what about it? And he was like,
we did stuff.
and I was like, what y'all do? You grown enough to motherfucking do it, so what y'all do? He was like, we did stuff. What did y'all do? Bitch, tell me, Pablo, what the fuck did y'all do? So he like, we had sex. I said, like, bitch, I had to like, whew. Y'all what? Who was fucking who? Why the fuck did that matter? You already gave me your answer. You already gave me your answer. You doing all that? You already gave me your answer, Pooh. You already gave me your motherfucking answer because all you had to say was you was getting fucked or he was getting fucked. That's all you had to say. Hey, I'm Aurora. Welcome to my channel.
I heard they looking for the owe me. A couple of you niggas still owe me. You asked for the goat, so they sent me, sleaze. Tryna lay low, don't tempt me, sleaze.
What's going on? It's your favorite trans girl here on YouTube, Aurora. Okay, so as you guys may know, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe down below. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. Like, bitch, so much has happened as always. Bitch, I had to take a break from YouTube. Like, I really did. Like, that's just honestly what it is, bitch. I had to take a break. I needed a break. I needed to be refreshed. I needed to feel refreshed. Yes, I'm squatting down right now because, bitch, I didn't feel like going to get chair, and I just feel like, bitch, we just gonna do what it do, so I can get, this video out to you guys. So, I am back doing story times. If you've been following my channel over the years, I've been, I've been doing this whole story time thing. So, nonetheless, bitch, let's just get into the motherfucking story time. Don't nobody got time for all that long awaited shit, okay? Period. Share this video, comment below, like this video, share it to your Facebook, your Twitter, share it with your friends, share it on your Instagram, screen record it, bitch, and put it on your motherfucking Instagram, girl. I'm definitely gonna show y'all some love and repost it or whatever. You had to get up close and personal and things like that, bitch, like that. I mean, my, boyfriend did it or whatever. We started here. So, the person that I was dating, he approached me online. He slid up in the DM.
Down in the field, it go down. It go down in the field. It go down. It go down.
Yeah, so he approached me or whatever. The case may be, he approached me, on some what's up? Like, you cute as a bitch. He said he wanted to fuck with me, and I looked on his page, bitch, and he was cute to me. Looked like he was tall as a bitch. He looked like he played the trade. Playing the trade means, like he can pass as a masculine boy. So, bitch, I was just, filling my out. So I started messing with him or whatever. And then, we, a few weeks went on. We made it official that we, we was dating or whatever. Listen, all the butch queens be treating me like prized possessions when they with me. That's just straight the fuck up like that. Like, all the butch queens be treating me like I'm just a prized possession to them. And I mean, I am. And that's on period. But I mean, all the butch queens be treating like me I'm a prized possession. And that's just what it is. So, ended up really making it an announcement that we were dating. And I don't publicly post, guys that I am dating. So like when I post these pictures of niggas, like the internet goes crazy because, especially like people from my hometown, because they just like, oh bitch, like, Aurora never really dates people that when she's dating somebody, she never makes it known. So if I post you on my page, just know it's real. If you're my friend and I post you on my page, just know it's real. Just know I really fuck with you. So thrilled to like show that he was like with me, and it was kind of like, oh, that's cute, but at the same time it was kind of like, oh, like, are you just, like, you just trying to fuck with me because of like who I am, like it was kind of like, oh. So I was just very, observant of the things that was going on.
So of course, when you post somebody that you're dating, all of a sudden, niggas want to start trying to talk to them. Want to have conversation with them. Want to, bitch, all of a sudden, they know each other.
So, this particular boy, You know, he was commenting like on, you know, my pictures and like commenting on like my statuses or whatever on Facebook or whatever. And you know, my boyfriend started to accuse me of messing with this boy, and he was just like, you know, like, how do you know this boy? And I was just like, you know, I don't know him like that, but I know my older brothers used to hang around him, you know, when he was DL back in the day, a long time ago. And he was like, oh, you know, he just started accusing me of like saying that I was fucking with this nigga. We had relations, and he thought I was lying to him about this dude and saying that I really know him more than what the fuck I'm saying and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, niggas really be mad dumb. Like, niggas really be dumb because first of all, I don't lie. I hate to lie. I hate liars. I'm an honest ass bitch. I'm very blunt about shit, so there's no reason for me to ever fucking lie about a damn thing. Like, it is what it is. I said it, I did it. It's never that deep for me. You know, like, I just don't understand why he even thought that I would be fucking lying. So, girl, so I just started catching, like, the thrill of, like, you know, him conversating with the boy. You know, our argument started to pick up. Because I was just like, you know, you accusing me of messing with this nigga, but you're conversating with him. If you feel some type of way about him talking to me, why you get to talk to him? I don't get it. And mind you, like, you know, I'm a socialite, so I talk to everybody. Like, you know, I would just be mingling and, you know, especially, like, when it comes to, like, the internet. Like, girl, I just be keying. Like, I really take the internet as a fucking joke. Like, really interacting heavy with this nigga. I was just like, okay. I just, you know, I'm a Cancer. So I observe shit, I peep shit, and I step the fuck back. I let motherfuckers think I don't know, but when in actuality, I really do know. So, you know, weeks go on. My boyfriend, well, my ex, the person I was dating at the time, he ended up saying like, oh, I gotta tell you something. I was like, what? And he was like, oh, we gonna call my ex, we gonna call him Pablo. And we gonna call the other person Terrence.
Terrence, hoe ass bitch who had a boyfriend. Oh, that was the T too. Hoe ass bitch, Terrence had a whole motherfucking boyfriend.
But yeah, so hoe ass bitch Terrence goes to meet Pablo. And you know, and this particular day, when he did meet him, Pablo kept telling me that, like, he was not answering my calls, he won't answer my, you know, my text messages, no nothing. So I already knew it was a T. So I'm like, okay. So when he had asked me, you know, like, no, when I had asked him, when I finally got a hold of him that night, I was just like, you know, like, what was you doing? Like, where you was at? And he was like, nothing, you know, beating around the bush, like, oh, nothing, I won't nowhere. I was asleep. Bitch, you was not fucking sleep. I'm a whole fucking Cancer. And you cannot put that shit, like, you cannot move that shit, like, past me. Me that Terrence came to see him. So I was like, and what y'all do? He was like, what you mean what we do? We ain't do nothing. We was just chilling, smoking. I know niggas. I know gay people. I know how butch queens are.
So I said, what did y'all do? I said, I'm going to give you your opportunity to say something now because I'm not going to be as mad. Because if I find out later, I'm offing your shit and bitch, I'm offing his. And I'm going to get him jumped.
So, he like, nothing happened. I mean, you know, nothing fucking happened. And they was just smoking. So, you really think you're going to sit here and tell a trans girl, you really think you're going to sit here and tell a trans girl like me, a Cancer, that you ain't do nothing? You really think I'm going to believe that? You really think I'm going to believe that? So, you know, a few months pass, and he meets my mother. No nigga has ever met my mother. I went to Old Charlie's, and because somebody was calling him. Why you need to answer the phone if you got your whole girlfriend right beside you, and her mother and her sister across from you at the table? Everybody that you need to be talking to is right in front of you right now. So why the fuck do you need to be leaving the table? So he was like, you know, he had to use the bathroom. Okay. So he comes back. He was in the bathroom for a very long time. A very long time. A very long time. He was like, oh, he was talking to his sister. Okay. Okay. You need to talk to your sister that long? Okay. So, it was time for us to get up. You know, I paid for the food. My mom paid for, you know, her, my sister, and I paid for me and him. As the people was like, you know, picking up the receipts or whatever. So he goes to like, somebody was calling his phone again, and he goes to like move a few tables down. And he like on the phone like, you know, talking on the phone, whatever. But he's talking like in a way I can't like really hear him. So I'm just peeping him, and I'm just at the table like, I said I'm ready to go. I was talking to my mother. I'm like, Mom, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I feel like he cheated on me. She was like, who are you talking to? I said, I don't know. So, you know, I left my mom and them at the table, and I went into my car. So, my mom and them coming outside or whatever. I'm not sure if my mom even said anything to him, but you know, my mom and my sister got in her car, whatever, and then he came and got in my car. So he like so I'm like, you know, so my mom and them was like, well, where y'all going next? And I was like, nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. So I'm just like, we not going nowhere at all. We not going nowhere. I was thinking you better go back home. So, you know, Pablo asked, was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, nothing. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm okay. What you talking about? I'm good. So he like, oh, you lying. I'm like, I'm okay. I promise you. I'm like, you would know if I'm mad. Like, I'm telling you, I would tell you if I'm okay, if I'm mad or not. Like, and honestly, I was not even mad. I was just observing. You know, really trying to, you know, analyze shit. So, he had went to my Instagram. He grabbed my phone, and he got on my Instagram, and he was live. So I was mad the whole time. So I ended up getting even madder because he started to annoy me. As it was time to, you know, progressively for me to drop him off back at home. So, Pablo was live the whole time, and everybody was just like, you know, of course my live was going up like, you know, who is this nigga on her page? And she's like, and he basically was like, she mad at me, y'all, da, da, da. And he was like, by the time we got to his house, he was like, you know, I was live, right? And I was like, and he was like, oh, I had to show them that you was mad at them. Why? Like, there's something that's going on between me and you, not everybody else. So, I had asked him before he got off the car, I said, so who was that you was on the phone with? And he was like, I was on the phone with my sister. I said, okay, I'm gonna ask you again. Who you was on the phone with? I said, so why you had to move all the way over near them other tables if you was on the phone with your sister? Because I ain't want to be rude. Okay. Okay. And he knew I was lying. He was trying to give me a kiss. All that. No. Because now my intuition is kicking in. And when Aurora's intuition kicks in, bitch, I know that it's the motherfucking truth. And I know that my intuition will never fail me. So, a few days, first of all, the next day goes by. I have not heard from him. He has not called me. He did not done nothing. I call him, he not answering. Text him, he not answering. Next day comes, it's a Friday. I call him, he not answering. He not answering. Later that night, around 9, 10 o'clock, he had texted me, he was like, we need to talk. And I was like, I already know what this is about. I was like, what we gotta talk about? He was like, it ain't nothing bad. So when a few hours later goes by, 12 o'clock comes, he ended up calling me. And I just so happened to be in my car. I just had parked my car, and I was in front of my house, and it was raining. First sign. So when he had called me, he was like very muzzled and like very quiet about the whole situation, you know, like, oh, we just really need to talk, and you just gotta promise me you won't get mad. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get mad, just tell me, I promise you I'm not gonna get mad. And I was like, what is it? And he was like, so, remember that day, when Terrence came to see me? And I was like, yes, what about it? And he was like, we did stuff. And I was like, what y'all do? You grown enough to motherfucking do it, so what y'all do? He was like, we did stuff. What did y'all do? Bitch, tell me, Pablo, what the fuck did y'all do? So he like, we had sex. I said, like, bitch, I had to like, ooh, y'all what? Okay. I said, okay. I said, who was fucking who? Why the fuck did that matter? You already gave me your answer. You already gave me your answer. You doing all that? You already gave me your answer, Pooh. You already gave me your motherfucking answer because all you had to say was you was getting fucked or he was getting fucked. That's all you had to say. So mind you, a few days before that, Terrence was making slick ass statuses on Facebook talking about something. I wonder who's fucking who and da 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 da. Why are you so worried about my relationship? I don't get that. Like, that's what I don't get about gay people, because if I was to turn it and say some shit about you, you would gag. Like, you really would fucking gag. So that's why I don't understand why butch queens just can't stand their motherfucking place when it comes to butch queens dating the girls. Mind your business. This is not your relationship, because once somebody steps and says something about your relationship, you're going to be mad. Because I promise you, bitch, when Aurora comes, bitch, you will gag. That's why I do not be doing all that dumb shit with niggas, because, bitch, when words come out of my mouth, you're going to gag. So, anyway, bounce back to when he was telling me, so he was just like, you know, if you want to break up, I understand, you know, woo wop wop, like, I'm sorry, and I hope we still can, you know, be friends, and da 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 da. Like, niggas always want to hurt you and still want to be friends. They always still want a relation attached to you. So, of course, we broke up, and nonetheless, we did still have an attachment after that, but we did break up, and, you know, it just was, like, mind-boggling to me how, like, messy gay boys can really, truly be. Like, you in a whole fucking relationship. You in a whole relationship, but yet you gonna go and have sex with my boyfriend. I don't get it. I did not get that at all. And, you know, even still to this day, when I be seeing the person, I really be wanting to say something, like, but at the same time, honestly, at this time in my life, I do not care, because, like, you know, that was so long ago. I don't give a fuck. That just shows a lot about you, not about me. And, honestly, when he did that, I started to tell his boyfriend, but word on the street is that boy always cheats all the time, and his boyfriend already know that boy be cheating. Child, the Bush Queens just accept anything they like, but that's neither here nor there. You want any other type of video from me, comment down below and let me know. I miss fucking telling stories to you guys. Like, I really genuinely miss telling stories to y'all. Like,